prioritize in implementation of projects.
In the institution, in the parastatals, so that they can increase the efficiency in handling these projects.
The agenda for us is to really support the industry and support the government on its initiatives that they are bringing into the country, and to make sure that we provide quality products. For us, we really deal with quality.
Now we move to the Arusha region, where the new managing director of the Arusha International Conference Center, AICC, Christine Mwakatobe, has directed the executives of the center to maximize on creativity so as to increase revenue and in turn boosts center's dividends to the government and finance the implementation of various major strategic projects that are currently underway. Mwakatobe gave the directive in the Arusha region during discussions with the former Director General of the center, Ephraim Mafuru, insisting that in order to achieve the goals set, they will strengthen relations through meetings as well as promote tourism.
I will look deeply into that issue, as my predecessor already started, such that our institution is already getting profit and things are going well, as I was telling you. I believe that we shall continue in a positive trend, which will help our institution to implement development projects.
On the other hand, the new Director General of the Tourism Board in the country, Ephraim Mafuru, says that during the period of his leadership, AICC resumed all pending projects as well as eliminating revenue losses that existed for a long time. Urinary tract infection is the second common infectious disease globally after respiratory infections, of which Tanzania there is a prevalence rate of 41%. Speaking to TBC News, Dr. Gift Daniel from Saifi Hospital says that the increase of occurrence of the urinary tract infections among our communities are contributed to certain lifestyle. As we know, we are normally what we eat. Here are more details.
With regarding to current lifestyle, E. coli, which are the uropathogenic organism, they grow normally on acidic and more neutral environments in the urine pH, and with increased sugary beverages and processed food, they have a role in increasing acidity of the urine, in lowering the pH of the urine, which makes it more favorable for the E. coli bacteria to grow.
Parents and guardians are urged to be at the forefront in protecting their children against online child sexual abuse and online child sexual exploitation resulting from misuse of electronic devices, including phones and computers. The call has been given by various community development stakeholders during a special symposium organized by the Kairuki Memorial University Department of Community Development to discuss the challenges facing children through social media and television. Emmanuel Samuel was there and has prepared the following report.
According to some of the studies which conducted by the Herbert Kairuki Memorial University in the Department of Social Work, it states that 60% of children indulging in online activities using electronic devices such as phones and computers are at a higher risk of being abused or exploited. As a result of this situation, parents and society in general have been urged to take deliberate measures to protect the children so as to save the current and the future generation.
Some of the studies which have been done recently have shown that a lot of children actually are exposed to, for example, contents in the social media, but which are not appropriate for their age. We have to understand what are the most important things that our children need. The children have to interact with the environment. We have to talk with them. They have to play with each other for them to grow psychologically and also physically. Also important is the legal implications, so the legal framework. How do they interview children? Do they understand that their assessments can be called upon as part of evidence in the legal, legal framework? So all those, it's in
the process of ensuring that when social workers are working with children, the approach is different. The approach is thorough, it's holistic, and it's for the best interest of the child.
We want to create awareness for the community, the journalists, to observe and to adhere their children's rights.
A message to journalists is also given, while the government is requested to come up with a workable guidance on protecting children online.
Media follow the ethical guidelines, ethical code of ethics, which are very clear on how children should be protected by the media. So if you are not very careful in your reportage, especially when you are reporting children in conflict with the law, you might also get into very, very big trouble.
There's a need for the government to create a system that will ensure that the community can use this technology in proper way, because more than 80% of those who post content on social media are people who are not journalists. This symposium is guided by the theme Child Protection and Informed Consent of Children in Camera and in Public. Reporting from Dar es Salaam, Emmanuel Samuel, TBC News.